So Island Weather is the art project for the Philippine Pavilion at the 58th Venice Art Biennale. Island Weather because it references the many islands of the Philippine archipelago, but it also takes from the idea of the world as one big island. In the Philippines, there is a Filipino historian, Dante Ambrosio, who proposed this notion of the world as one. In Tagalog, one of the many languages spoken in the Philippines, there is a word that is sandaigdigan, which roughly translates into one world. And that emphasizes the interwoven realms of the world. And I wanted to explore this interconnection, this idea of the many spheres of the world as one. The weather, because the very first readings of the weather itself were made from Philippine shores. Manila is a strategic watchtower for typhoons in the Pacific. The very first observatory was established by the Jesuits in the Philippines, in Manila, in 1865. And it worked closely with others in Cuba and Puerto Rico. The very first predictions of the weather were based on the appearance of clouds. And these were done by seafarers who recorded their observations in ship logbooks. But the weather is also activated as a metaphor in the project. It refers to the state of the world and how we are all affected by disasters, displacements, discrimination. So in that sense, we are all somehow connected. The project by the artist Marquis Tuñani has 3 island formations, which houses different objects that all reference the Philippines. But it also explores a kind of seeing, a kind of being in the world. It explores a visuality that not only scans the world or perceives the world in a panoramic sense, it's also a gaze that burrows into appearances to look at the way things appear and somehow to discover that forms in the world, all the forms that surround us, are somehow similar to each other. So that is one question that the project seeks to answer. How is art mobilized to examine understandings of how we see the world and how we locate ourselves in the world?